Flirting isn't always innocent. I mean, why pay attention to someone you have no interest in? It doesn't make sense. But then neither does lust or man-made love. It's tainted by fiendish appetites that cry for fulfillment but really can't get enough. The greed blinds us to see the benefits of loyalty, but we'd rather pursue promiscuity. We pay gratuity and sexual favours and call that romance. Flirting with everyone who shows us kindness is how you end up with no man. It's all for showmanship sake. Making up the excuse that flirting is harmless when you're committed, but how would you react if the shoe was on the other foot and the person looking in was you? Would you be so lenient and disregard blatant disrespect, or would you be more belligerent? Would you be mute on the subject, or would you put forth a more stern opinion? Flirting isn't as bad as it looks. I mean, are you that insecure that you get shook and want to prove ownership every time someone steals a look? Well, in my book, that's possessive. I mean, that's the kind of defense that we're all familiar with, right? That's how someone embeds the message that they'll never alter their ways or acknowledge right from wrong to dispel further pain. Selfishness is rife, but that's how you end up alone, cradling what ifs and woulda, shoulda, couldas at night. I mean, how can flirting be anything but black and white? You pay attention to someone you have a desire to get to know or like. You shower with compliments. You make them feel special. You paint yourself as Mr. or Mrs. Right. I don't see how you find time purely to butter up someone who momentarily tickle your fascination, but once that infatuation is worn off, won't leave much of an impression in your memory bank. But we're so focused on what we lack that we ignore what we have, till what we have becomes what we had. And it's sad because so many of us come up with the same excuse. Flirting isn't actually all that bad, we all do it, but if we all did something stupid, would you also do it? Or is it only when it's momentarily cool to shun your partner that it becomes morally acceptable and socially expected, therefore justifiable? I don't want to be liable for such conduct, so I'll stick to my guns. Flirting is hardly ever innocent. Time is the greatest thing you can invest in someone, and that then becomes an indication of burning passion or desire. And once that desire manifests itself, that then becomes cheating, which ultimately signals the end of something beautiful, to tackle something racy, to soothe a hunger or thirst that will forever remain unquenched if you forever adopt that help yourself by any means attitude without appreciating what is right in front of you. So take heed. Flirting isn't always innocent.